It's very high. When you export and process raw materials, instead of finished products, you are losing a lot of money. Then you have Auditor General. The Auditor General is auditing. Why don't you audit this value which is lost? Why have you never reported it? Auditor General is just reporting nothing here, nothing here. It's really so annoying. So annoying, you almost want to, our background, the other side, before we came to put on ties, it's so annoying. What are you auditing? You are losing. When you export unprocessed coffee, you get $2.5 a kilo. That same kilo, if you add value to it a bit more, you need a bit more to get the same kilo. But you end up, you earn about $40. And you are losing that every year. And that's no problem. No problem to Auditor General, no problem to our committees of parliament, Committee of Economy, Committee of, what are you? Why don't you see these laws? And especially if some old man like me, I keep telling you, chiri kimugambye cha raw material, intermediate product. I thought that was clear, that raw material would be the one to come in at 0%, zero tax. Intermediate product, 10%. But that is if we are not making them here ourselves. If we are making, for instance, at one time, whenever I would visit this, the steel factory which was here, the one of casements, in the very beginning they were importing what they call steel billets from Zimbabwe. I remember in the very early days. But later on they started making the steel billets themselves. So if we are making the raw material here, why do you import it? Number two, if we are making the intermediate product here, why do you import it? We should agree that yes, even the raw materials should come in zero tax as long as we are not producing them ourselves here. Recently, I banned the export of timber. I didn't ban, I said nobody should export timber, which is unprocessed wood. What I want you is so if you are a furniture maker, that's what you want. You need the timber to make the furniture here. So that if you want to export, you export the furniture, not the timber. Now, when it is coming from Congo, I think that one also we should persuade our Congolese friends to make furniture. Because that one will be a loophole. They will take our timber, claiming it is coming from Congo. That lack of vision is what I cannot support. That State House, which we built in 2007, the furniture there is all imported. Can you imagine? That's how I called with the controller who was there that time. How can we sit on imported furniture here in Uganda? You don't make a plane, you don't make a computer, you don't make a dagara, you can't even make furniture. Ugo korachi. What sort of people are these? Then they say we are experts, we are this. Experts of what? Of ignorance? So that's why I cannot support the export of timber.
There are a number of key policy resolutions that have come up here, and they have been handed over to me as lead of government business. And I want to promise our people present here, the private sector, that these key recommendations will also be implemented like we did in the last forums. Your Excellency, to sustain the Kira Motors vehicle plant investment and ensure value for money for funds already invested, as you can see, $90 million, according to the information I've got here, has already been invested here. And so, Kira Motors wants 524 billion Uganda shillings. That translates into $146 million. We have agreed that we phase this into 5 years. This year, we shall provide 60 billion. However, in the budget, we provided for only 20 billion. And that means we need your directive so that the 40 billion can be provided by the Ministry of Finance.